Hi, I'm Kelly from Hello True Nature, and I support women through their life cycles through the power of yoga, breathwork, meditation, mindset, cycle awareness, and embodiment practices. Basically, all the good things. We help women going through menstrual challenges, motherhood, postpartum challenges, all the way up through menopause, because we believe the transformative times in a woman's life is where we unlock our power. So today, we are talking about why trying to be the perfect mom is actually making you miserable. And we've been talking about this over the last couple of weeks, so check out my other videos on overachieving, martyrdom, and perfectionism within motherhood. The perfect mom does not exist. We are human. We will make mistakes. That is part of the human experience, is making mistakes, feeling, being alive with our emotions, and being able to make decisions. And sometimes those decisions might not be right. They definitely will not be right for every single family. And that's why you have to decide what's important for you and your family, what makes you happy, and then what makes your family happy. Putting yourself first in the equation is one of the key steps. And a lot of times we fall into this trap of trying to be the perfect mom by every single person's standards, which, as you probably know in your motherhood journey so far, is that those standards change from person to person, from even doctor to doctor. So it is really hard to get a grip on what's going to make every single person happy, when really what only matters is what makes you and your family happy. And we're trying to get this sense of control back by being this perfect mom. So oftentimes, if we've had a difficult or traumatic birth, a difficult time with breastfeeding, a difficult time through the postpartum period, a lot of times we're feeling this loss of control, this loss of autonomy, sometimes even a feeling of failure. And we're just trying to grasp onto any sort of semblance of control that we can have. And what we can control is our immediate environment, our home, and technically our baby. And we're trying to do everything right, make sure that everything is perfect. And as we know, life is as it is, and things are going to go askew, things are going to go awry, and not everything is going to be perfect. And so trying to attain this perfect mom trophy, this perfect mom badge, wearing this badge of honor of martyrdom for your children it's really an impossible feat, because there is no such thing as being a perfect mom. And so through this process of trying to regain this control by being this perfect mom, is that we end up losing the parts of ourselves that make us unique, that make us individual, because we are pouring ourselves into our families, which of course they are a priority, they're the love of our lives, but at this end of the day, you have to model a positive relationship with yourself for them to be able to model positive relationships with themselves. So it really is a you first model. And when we try to attain this impossible identity of a perfect mom, we lose the parts of ourselves that make us feel whole, that make us feel individual. And over time, that will erode on your internal being, on your soul. You might feel resentment, you might feel anxiety, you might feel unfulfilled. And over time, this is what is going to make you feel miserable and not know who you are anymore. You'll wake up and say, what do I want? I don't even know. If I had a day off from mothering, what would I even want to do? I hear from a lot of women that they know what they should do, they know what they need to do, they know what everyone else wants them to do, but they don't even know what they want. If I ask them, what do you want? They say, I don't know anymore. And that's really problematic. We need to be able to shine and feel full and feel radiant from the inside out, so that we can pour from a full cup for our families. And so after birth, and you're going through the postpartum period, and your brain can feel like a pile of jelly. For someone who particularly identifies as, a hard worker, a high achiever, a go-getter at work, this loss of control, this loss of autonomy can literally rock your world. It can feel like an earthquake. It can feel like the rug just got completely pulled out from under you. And so this is where a lot of what I see, a lot of, high achieving, overachieving moms, in their careers before they became moms, really deal with this internal battle of trying to attain this perfect mom, trying to do everything right, trying to make sure that they get the gold star like they're used to getting. And this is exactly where martyrdom in motherhood sets in, and where it really begins. And it can be really hard to break this cycle when you have been so conditioned to place your value in the way in which you serve your kids. And at the end of the day, that's placing your value in an external factor, because your kids are individuals as well too. And no matter if you do everything right by the book, they are still going to go and be humans and make mistakes. And if you've placed your entire value on being this perfect mom, raising perfect children, then you've just set yourself up for failure and to be miserable. It sets us up for burnout, and it sets us up for unfulfillment. So I'm not saying don't care about your kids, of course not, but what I'm saying is care about yourself. You need to put yourself first, whether that is just 5 minutes of sitting alone, whether that is trying to get as much support as you can around you so that you can have just an afternoon a week to go do something that makes you feel happy, to go to that workout class, to go read a book, to just take a nap. Just starting to build that relationship with you first, with yourself first, so that you can, one, be able to come back to your families at 100% instead of this 10% that we're constantly waking up at. And we're constantly in the red in terms of our batteries. And then two, you're able to model for your children what a positive relationship with yourself looks like. And that is truly just one of the greatest gifts that you can give your kids. So if you're watching this, know you are an amazing mom. The fact that you're watching this video shows that you have such a connection with your family and you want to do the very best for your family. But make sure in the process you're doing the very best for yourself as well. Namaste. If you like this video, please press subscribe. I would absolutely love to have more people in this community, more moms in this community who are ready to break the generational cycle of martyrdom and to be able to live a free, fulfilled life within motherhood.